Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. If you're somebody who is new to this channel, this is your first time here, welcome. Come join us. This is a place where all wrestling fans should be because we are posting videos every single week. We cover Raw, we cover Smackdown, sometimes NXT, but always definitely the PLEs. We're always talking about everything WWE here on this channel, and we would love to have you. So if you are a wrestling fan, whether you're new to this channel or not, right away, we got to like this video because it does wonders for this video. It'll help reach other people who don't even know about this channel, to be honest with you. It does me a huge favor. It does the channel a huge favor. We're going to talk about Smackdown in this video in just a few moments, so let's strap in and get into it. First of all, my friends, so happy to be back and talking to you. I know it's been... I haven't posted as much as I would like to this week. As you all know, I have been working on like a project that I've been doing for this course that I'm taking. And actually, when this video gets posted, it'll be like Saturday morning. When this video posts, I will be actually presenting my project Saturday morning. It's the second project out of 4 total. So hopefully I pass this thing. If I don't, I get one more redo. And then if I fail that, then I fail the whole course. So a lot rides on all of these projects. So a lot of my focus has to be in on there because we only get one redo for all 4 projects, which is that's tough. So I heard Project 3 is supposed to be the hardest one out of all of them. So if I can pass Project 2, I can have my attempt at Project 3 plus my redo. Hopefully I can pass that and pass this whole course, but you don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about wrestling. But I do appreciate, by the way, all the support and love you guys gave me about the project and the school and all the course stuff that I read in the comments in the last video. So I definitely appreciate all of that. Believe me. I'm going to be able someday to give back to you guys, and that is like my goal. I want to grow this channel as big as it could ever be. I want to get all the wrestling fans on this channel, and then periodically, I would love to do something for you all. I definitely mean that because I'm not like every other YouTuber who, posts videos and all I care about is just getting the numbers up, and I don't really care who comments and actually who supports the channel. I genuinely care about everybody who supports this channel. I genuinely do. I truly mean that. All right, let's get into SmackDown because pretty solid show. Show starts off with Tiffany Stratton in the ring. She's got Pretty Deadly with her. They're mic'd up. And they got the unicorn balloons from the New Day, I guess. Those things were like recycled. They just gave it to her, I guess, for this Nia Jax celebration, which none of this fits Nia Jax's character at all. So Tiffany asks Nia to come out. Nia comes out sitting on a throne, being carried on the shoulders of a few good men. She looked like a star, man. Her championship is in the ring with Tiffy. The title looks good with Nia. I'm not gonna lie, it looks great. Nia says that whole, I guess, setup, like all the pink and everything, is not really her style. But she says that she's gonna get everybody to bow down to her, and she wants to start with Tiffy. She wants Tiffy to bow down to her. Tiffy sounded like she was going to do it, but I think we are onto something here. Something's off about all of this. So I don't know if Tiffy's got her own like mind game like she's playing, or like she's got her own motives that we can't really see right now, but I feel like it's there. Pretty Deadly tried to serenade and sing the Queen, Nia. I'll tell you what, that was funny. It was so bad that it was funny. You know what it reminded me of? Have any of you ever watched Saturday Night Live where that segment, it usually happens on like the news table segment? I haven't watched in a while, so I'm going to get all of this wrong. But where, if you know their names, it's Kristen Wiig and Fred Armisen, where like they are like a duo and they sing songs, but all of it is like not scripted, so a lot of it's like, okay, I'm gonna sing the song, and they're like, oh, we came up with a song for you all, and when they start to sing, both of them don't know what the other person's gonna say, like they don't know the words, so they're kind of just making it up on the go. So like Fred Armisen will like sing and he'll lead it, and then Kristen Wiig is trying to like watch his lips and try to like synchronize herself to what he's saying, and they're trying to be as a unit when they sing, and it sounds so off and funny that it just sounds terrible. That's what Pretty Deadly sounded to me, and I thought that was awesome. I don't know. If you guys know what I'm talking about, thank you. If not, look it up or, just take my word. It's a funny segment on SNL. But Mia Yim comes out from slides into the ring, starts attacking everybody with a kendo stick. And yeah, that's how that segment starts on SmackDown. Pretty hot start there. I got to mention, WWE, man, they were at Fanatics Fest. They were just handing out titles to everybody. If you follow my Instagram, I shared a story where they gave a Red Sox title to David Ortiz. And if you don't follow baseball or sports, that's fine. I just letting you know that that's like two of my worlds colliding. Wrestling and baseball, like Red Sox. Like that's, I loved seeing that. So it was very cool for me, seeing one of my heroes growing up, one of my baseball player heroes growing up, holding a WWE championship that has the Red Sox logo all over it. I'm like, I need to get that title. They're just so damn expensive. They're like $600. I'm like, God, I can't right now. But man, and they have titles for every sport now. Like they did a partnership now with NBA, NHL. It's so smart from WWE. The marketing that this company has is beyond anything else. It's amazing. Now that anytime a team wins or anytime a team does anything, they can carry these titles with them, and it's publicity and marketing for WWE. It's just so damn smart. I love it. We got Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade for the third time now. Melo finally picks up a win here. Thank you. We need Melo to start getting some dubs. And I think I remember Melo mentioning a few weeks ago that he wants to go the best out of 7 with Andrade. But Andrade shut it down because he's like, I beat you twice already. But I think that's what they're going to do here, honestly. I think they're going to stretch this out. I think they might go best out of 7. Honestly, they don't have anything going on right now for Andrade or Melo that you might as well just have these two face each other. You guys remember years back where we had like Sheamus versus Cesaro, and like these two dudes like fought each other like every week. They had like a best out of 9 or a best out of whatever it was, maybe 7, but they fought each other all the time, and they eventually became a team. I don't think Melo and Andrade will eventually become a team, but I do think we're going to stretch this out where they face each other multiple times, maybe like 7, 8, 9 times. And they deliver great matches. I like their matches, so it has potential to be really great TV. But, I think this is just something that they're just trying to find something for them to do right now because I don't think either guy has anything going for them. So they attack each other. There's like a brawl after the match. They have to be split up by officials. So, yeah, this is our feud right now. Andrade versus Melo. I don't hate it. I don't really love it either, but it's what we got. Backstage segment, Solo tells Tama Tonga, who is the only Bloodline member that decided to show up today. Where's Tonga Loa? Did he botch the arrival time again? This dude just stays doing this. Like he just makes mistakes every week. He couldn't hold up the title last week. He didn't know how to, so he stayed home with his title. WWE was like, nah, we don't need you, bro. Just stay home. God, heal that eye. Just stay home. Well, Solo tells Tama Tonga that if he wants to be called the tribal chief, if he wants to take the Olafala away from him, then he's going to have to. He's going to have to do just that. You're going to have to take it away from Solo, and if he does do that, then Solo and Tama Tonga will have no other choice but to acknowledge Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. So that was interesting. Kind of threw me for a little bit there. I don't think it's going to be easy for Roman to do it, but it's interesting that Solo even mentioned that. We get Naomi versus Blair Davenport. I'm going to tell you what, guys. I love Naomi. I love Blair Davenport. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both of them. But this match was very clunky. It was very slow. I spotted multiple mistakes. And like, who am I? Like, I'm not a wrestler. I've never got in the ring to wrestle. I shouldn't. I'm not really in a position to critique anybody. But as a critic, as a viewer, as a fan, right? We all reserve the right to kind of voice our opinion on something, whether we like it, we don't, we don't like it, we thought something looked bad or whatever. That doesn't mean we are better than them or could do better than them. It's just, I don't know, something just didn't look great. It was a match. It was a match. But Blair Davenport finally beats Naomi. Blair needed this win. And not only that, she beat Naomi in her hometown. So, I thought that was a good move from WWE. Have Blair Davenport beat Naomi in Naomi's hometown. It gets more heat on Blair. They cut to the crowd where a bunch of them are booing, putting down the thumbs down. So I thought that was huge. I don't think this is over either. Much like Melo and Andrade, I think they might stretch out Blair and Naomi too. Got Kevin Owens versus Grayson Waller. It was a cool match. Owens kind of unleashed a bunch of wrath all over him. Can I tell you guys something? I'm beginning to find a pattern here. Anytime Waller goes out of the ring to do the thing where he tumbles inside the ring and pops up for like a drop kick or whatever, they're kind of overdoing it at the point now where anytime he does that, he gets caught into the other person's finisher. Like, I saw him roll out of the ring, and right away I said out loud, oh, he's going to tumble right in there and get a stunner, and that's exactly what happened. And it happened a while back, I think maybe to Orton's RKO or something, but like, Waller keeps finding himself trapped in these types of things. He can't ever land that move. It gets reversed into the other person's finisher all the time, but it looks cool, but I don't want it to be like a repetitive, like, everybody's going to just see it coming miles away kind of thing. So, I don't know. It was cool. Owens won, which he needed, which we all felt like he was going to win. I mean, he's going to be facing Cody. So, after the match, Theory and Waller attack Owens. They grab chairs. And then our guy, our WWE champ, Cody Rhodes, makes the save. We didn't get a promo or nothing from Cody tonight. Just the run-in. I thought that was odd. But, yeah, he did that. Owens thanked him. You could read Owens' lips. He said, thank you. And Cody went to go grab his title, pick it up from the mat, but Owens is the one that picked it up, kind of looked at it for a few, gave it to Cody like right in his chest, and then walked away. And then the two kind of just stared at each other for a little bit as Kevin Owens left the arena. You know, I don't know how much build and how much we can really invest in this feud, but I am telling you this. When Kevin Owens turns heel, which it has to be coming, when he does finally turn heel, if they decide to keep doing Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes, it will be a great feud. Right now, it's kind of like rushed and stale, and it's not really like interesting that much, but give it time. Like, if they decide to go past Berlin with this and they give Cody versus Owens as a heel Owens, I think it could be a very good, very interesting, like, you know, we're very invested in it type of feud. Owens is great as a heel, and I think he and Cody would be great together in promos. So I hope they do that, and we're going to see where it goes. But as of right now, I mean, Cody's probably he's beating Kevin Owens at Berlin unless something crazy happens. We get a backstage little vignette, like a dinner table or something with Humberto and Angel and Elektra and Santos. And Santos cuts a really good promo, a nice little vignette back there with them. I feel like he's better on in the vignettes and promos backstage that are like pre-taped than he is on a live mic. I really do like Santos, but I've noticed it a little bit. Maybe he gets a little starstruck, crowd-struck when he's out there on the mic. Doesn't sound as promising as he does in a pre-taped type of thing, but cuts a cool promo about LA Knight and how he's going to beat him next week and everything like that for the U.S. Championship, so that match will be on next week. Something I noticed, which I thought was funny, halfway through this vignette, I'm like, damn, are they not going to show any close-ups of Humberto at all? Like, they showed Elektra multiple times, obviously Santos because he's talking. They showed Angel Garza like smiling at the camera and stuff. They didn't show any Humberto at all. You only caught like very background, like shadowy Humberto face. Like, I'm like, damn, does WWE just not like him? Like, what's going on there? They just like ignored him, just left him back there. Thought that was kind of weird, but cool vignette. And then immediately after, we get LA Knight coming out with a promo. I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm telling you a lot of things in this video. LA Knight's promo, I did like. It was a solid promo. I don't know how much I'm really into this, though. Like, I like Santos by himself. I like Santos. I love LA Knight, yeah. But this feud hasn't really been much to me. I don't hate it. It's cool. But I'm hoping that when LA Knight beats Santos next week, if that's what happens, hopefully no weird like DQ and then we got to do another one or whatever. I kind of hope it comes into a wrap next week. I hope LA Knight beats him, and then I hope LA Knight moves on to maybe someone a little more I could take a little more serious. See, this is the problem, and I've been saying this for a while now. SmackDown doesn't have any heels. Once Logan Paul leaves, and then now Roman is a face. So who do you have? You have Solo as your heel. And then who else? Who else that could be on that level? Are we really saying it goes Solo Sikoa as your top heel with the Bloodline, of course, and then the next top guy is Santos? No, WWE, SmackDown needs some heels. You look at Raw's mid-card title picture, you got like 6 dudes there, and half of them are heels. You need that in SmackDown. You need something. You need Owens to turn heel. You need Randy Orton to turn heel. We need something there because now you got Cody and Roman as your top faces on SmackDown and LA Knight. That's 3. We need some heels on SmackDown to be taken seriously. let me get Owens, let me get Randy. That's a good start. And then Solo, I mean, are we all... I mean, I like Solo, but we'll get into it after what happens later on. All I'm saying is SmackDown needs some big-time heels. We get the Street Profits and DIY in a fantastic tag team match. They had a really good match. Profits beat them, so Profits are the number one contender. What I thought was interesting, though, is they showed a graphic after Profits won where it was Tama Tonga, and they actually put Jacob Fatu's picture up there. They're going to be defending the tag team titles next week against Profits, and I'm like, wow, okay, so is Jacob Fatu back now? Because he's not here tonight, but will he be okay to wrestle next week? And it looks like he will be. So I'm excited for that. Next week we got some title matches we got to watch, guys. I mean, I'm down for it. That's going to be a good tag team match. To cap off the show, we have Solo Sikoa in the ring with Tama Tonga, and Solo says basically the same stuff as last week, and then he calls out Roman Reigns like last week, and then Roman Reigns comes out just like last week. Again, Roman Reigns says no words. I don't know how long they're going to do this to go on for with Roman not saying anything. I feel like people are just clamoring for it, like I am. Like, let me hear my tribal chief talk. Let me hear the OTC. By the way, everybody keeps calling him the original tribal chief. That very well may be what it is. But to me, maybe the O stands for only. Because if Roman Reigns says, I'm the original tribal chief, it's like almost like he's acknowledging and accepting the fact that Solo is a tribal chief. I think Roman should say, I'm the only tribal chief, where that way he's like dismissing the fact that Solo is a tribal chief. Solo should not be one. So in Roman's eyes, maybe Roman's OTC means the only tribal chief. I could see that being a thing. It's not a big thing. I just caught on to that. I just thought maybe that's where they go. Everybody's just saying original tribal chief. Maybe it's only. I don't know. But anyway, Roman comes out, comes down to the ring, gets in there, and then here we go. It's like last week. It's a fight again. Here we go again. Roman versus the Bloodline now. So here we are. Back and forth we go. Roman has the upper hand. And Roman finally gets Solo in a position where he can spear him. He does that. And then he puts on the Ulafala on his neck. And you're like, damn, okay, so is that it? So now Solo and Tama Tonga have to acknowledge Roman as the tribal chief. But no. When that happens, out comes Jacob Fatu. Super kicks Roman Reigns, attacks him. By the way, Jacob Fatu's in a boot. This dude is in a boot. What is Tonga Loa's excuse? An eye patch for an eye injury that's not even an injury? But you have Jacob Fatu with a legitimate broken foot or whatever the hell it is, and he's here, and he's in a boot, and this dude's running around the ring. He's running from corner to corner with a hip attack. And not only that, I'm telling you right now, I take Fatu more seriously than I take Solo Sikoa. That can't just be just me. I mean, to me, if you put Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match against Solo, I'm saying hands down, it's Roman Reigns that's winning. But if you put Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match with Jacob Fatu, I start questioning things a little bit. I'm like, maybe Fatu could pull this off. Maybe Jacob Fatu can win, even with the boot. I don't know. I think that's the future of what we're going to see here. I think Fatu will slowly slide into a leadership role and maybe take over Solo. I think that's what we might see here. Fatu, when we said that he was going to be a big-time star in WWE, we were not lying. This dude has so much potential. He was amazing. He killed it in the Indies. And then WWE, there was even reports that they wanted to hold off on bringing him in because they didn't want him to outshine Solo. Well, guess what? He's outshined Solo already. Jacob Fatu is the real deal. Everything about him. And it's not even me hating on Solo. I like Solo, but Fatu is the way to go here. Fatu versus Roman, give me that match. Take my money for that match. Solo versus Roman, okay, I'll watch, but it doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't make me excited as Fatu versus Roman will be, and maybe we'll get there after. But I digress on that. So the Bloodline end up beating up Roman Reigns. They triple powerbomb through a table, throw him back in the ring. Solo puts the Ulafala back on him again. Or maybe it was Tama Tonga who put it on him, whatever. Either way, it's around Solo's neck now. And then they're standing over Roman Reigns, who's laying on the ground or laying on the mat. They all put their fingers up, and that's the Bloodline at the end of the show going off the air. So this was almost basically like a carbon copy of last week. I love Roman. I'm happy that he gets these huge pops. He deserves this, but I would like to get a promo out of Roman. I mean, especially if we're going to do Roman versus Solo at Berlin. We only get a couple weeks, less than that now probably. We're going to need something here. Let me get Roman on a mic next week. Something. I got to hear from our tribal chief. Everybody's been waiting for this dude to come back for 4 months. He's back. He hasn't said a damn word. Let me hear from my tribal chief. Let me know what we're in for. I don't know. That's just what I think about that. You guys let me know what you thought about Smackdown. Hey, I want to do an email video. I'm going to be putting out one. I've noticed that we've gotten a few so far. It's not a lot, which I'm okay with. Don't ever think I'm not okay with that. I would love it even if I've gotten one email, which there has been a few more than just one this time. So I'm definitely going to put out an email video. You still have time to send one in if you would like to. The email can be about SmackDown. It could be about just WWE in general. It could be about whatever you want it to be, wrestling related, or even something that's not wrestling related. Don't matter. Whatever you want to send the email in for, I'll put it in the video. You send the email, and then my next video, I will release it and answering all the emails that I get. So please do that. It'd be great. wickedbittermedia@gmail.com. Until then, my friends, have a great weekend. I'm going to try to pass this damn project, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. But until we yeet again, please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And until we yeet again, my friends, as always, stay bitter.